Alright, welcome back. So, a few things. So, I have my shrunk the lip off and the visors. Just gave it a quick wash. Looks so plain without any of those visors. You guys convinced me. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the bottom color match, the trims. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Not gonna mess with that no more. Gonna go pick up a few things today. You're gonna be like, really? Another one? Then I'm just gonna be like, yep. You'll see that later in the video. Other than that, we'll see how today goes or how this video will end up turning out to be. It is 4th of July, so happy 4th of July, everyone. You probably will get this maybe a week or two later, so we past that. Yeah. Alright guys, here it is. This is what I picked up. You can't really tell. They are the A-spec wheels. And you know what's great about these are they are the 8.5s. And I didn't know until I actually picked them up. Let me see. Right there. Does say 8.5 and all of them made in Japan, Enkis. You know, they're legit. The only thing is they have curve rash all around on each one of these. But I might just repair them. So I will need the price, but maybe in the next video I will. Guess how much I picked these up for, and then I'll shout you out in my next video. Crew members and friends, doesn't count, so ignore you guys. But everyone else, try to take a guess. But yeah, that's these. Alright, got a few things. Another set of clears. These 17s, she already took my set. So we have the Type S ones on here. I'm gonna remove them. I like the clear ones a lot. Plus this one's cracked. Also we got my Puddle lights in. So we'll be doing that in this video sometime. But yeah. I'm going to do it real quick. I'm not going to show you guys the process. And just like that, they are in clear depots. It's weird that they have these like little tiny lines on the very top. This one is like, it has them too, but it's in different locations. So I don't know if they're like the stress relief ones. I don't know, but overall, there it is. Also got this in the mail. Ooh.
New spoiler?
New spoiler. That's the HIC one. Do a mock-up real quick how it looks on the car, but it's gonna be painted. Alright. So we got the HIC ones.
What happened to the other spoiler?
Sold it so I could get this one.
What was wrong with the other one? It just went up too high?
The other one, this one's more sharper, the other one's more round. So I wanted one a little bit more sharper.
So what is it filming on, 1080p?
Yeah. Oof.
Damn. Put it in the sun?
We're not gonna put it on, but we're just gonna mock it up.
You see the sunlight? I want to see the sunlight hit it.
See
Damn.
a little slow motion. Get the HIC real quick and zoom in. Okay. Alright, so
I like the screen.
So these are gonna be color matched, but here's an idea of how it looks. Here, get that. Just imagine color match though. Alright, now let me grab the camera and now let me see. Little cap right there.
How do you put these on there?
Oof. Yeah, just double-sided tape. Oof.
Yeah, that looks clean.
Oh shit. Get it right there. You can see how it looks. And it comes with the V2 comes with the support brackets that maybe I'll just paint. I don't know, we'll see. Nice. Alright, time to take this off. This will be painted in another video. For now, it's gonna be put away. We got these guys from my Acura. You guys don't know what these are yet. They are the Puddle lights. I'll throw some pictures around here so you can get a good idea before I install them. Pick this up and pick it up in the weekend. Alright, we're back to the lights. So, show you what everything it comes with. This is probably going to be the main thing in the video. So let's open it up real quick. So what you first see is a group of lights. We got I think 5 it comes each side. 5 all wired up all the way to a single power and ground. Pretty easy. I already tested them, they do work. This is the one that I did open up. And then you got a couple options here. So you got, I believe these are just like a double-sided tape. You take it off and you'll be able to put it under right here, the back of it, and just stick it to your side skirt. That will be the easiest way. It will probably also be the most, I don't know, not lastly thing. Like it will probably like wear out and fall off eventually, I would assume. It might never fall off, but my car is super low and I'm guaranteed these are gonna scrape, so I'm not gonna go ahead and do that method. So it comes with the other option of screws. And then so I guess there's 2 ways of doing these as well, maybe. So what it is, you can see there's already a hole for your screws. And then all I gotta double check right now, so let me open this up. Alright, so like I said, so you could probably put it on just like the tape. You could probably do the tape and put this on and screw it onto your side skirt. Guess that'll work. What I'm gonna do is cut the hole on my side skirt and place it like inside the side skirt facing down, so that way all you're gonna see is just a light, and then the screws will hold it in once it's like in there. So that's about what I'm planning on, how I'm gonna do it. Alright, I'm gonna throw it in the video real quick towards the beginning. Just kind of how the setup is. So you got your let's say your side skirts with the lights, and you got your side skirts with the light, and then you got your battery. You got positive and negative, and you got your switch. Alright, and your switch, you got 1 positive, 1 negative. It's kind of hard to tell, but and then you got 1 for your lights. Alright, so you got your power, You got your negative, power, and your negative. So this is basically the 4 components of it. You got your 2 on the left and right. You got your battery, and you got the switch that's inside your car. So for positive on the switches, I run it, tie them together. So I tied the positives together like that, and I put it on the middle lead of the switch if I got. So positive goes straight to the positive on the switch in the middle. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So it goes in the middle, because like I said, I show you on the switch, which is right here. Yeah, 2 silvers and 1 gold. Gold is negative. The middle one is going to be the one I just showed, the wires from the lights, and the top silver will be your positive wire. All right. So it's just like this is how it is, and you can see gold and 2 silver. All right. Negative. So for the negative, you tie the negatives together. Just like that, you tie the negatives together, and you tie, and then so for the negative, you're gonna tie in a wire from the switch to your lights, just like that. So your negative will go to your negative wires on your lights, and then all of them will go straight to the battery. So they all will share the same ground. Basically, you want to wire up to the same ground. That's one of them. And then the positive lead on the switch goes straight to the positive on the battery. So I know my drawings and my thing is not that good, but hopefully it kind of explains what I'm doing, because the video might be kind of all over the place. But yeah, so positive to the top, which is the top one of this. All the positive wires from the lights we going to the middle section of this, and then all the grounds will connect to the ground and connect it all the way to the bronze or gold looking connector. And then that's how my switch is wired up. All right, hopefully this helps out. I'll answer any questions. Enjoy the video. Just let me know, answer it in my next video if I missed anything. So that's about that. We'll go ahead and measure out how long these are, like all together. That way we can see how long we're gonna have to space it all. And then we're gonna measure out the A-spec side skirt on my Acura TO, and see how many distance away we're gonna have to run these guys. But yep, that's these ones so far, the unboxing of it. Alright, so looks like it probably ends around 4 feet 2 inches about there. She really stretched out the wires. I might just go ahead and take off my A-spec side skirts off my Acura and probably do it off. So we know we have at least 4 feet to work with. So we'll go ahead and take it off, measure the A-spec side skirts, and to see how we're going to be placing everything. Alright, well I got my A-spec side skirts off, the ones that I painted. So you can already see it's not like perfectly long enough. If anything, will be like something like this. So we'll go ahead, so this is about 4 feet, 4 feet, about 2 inches. Let's measure up this guy real quick. All right, we're about 6 feet and 5 inches. And we got 4 of these guys. Get out to 6 feet 5 inches. Roughly around half of that will be 3 feet 3 inches. And that's where I'm gonna put the middle one, which would be this one. And then after that, I'm just gonna basically just stretch it out and mark the next hole. Other than that, yeah, that's about it. I got a hole saw. I'm just gonna find whatever one will fit perfectly, cut out the hole, and then I'll show you guys a little bit after. So yeah, this is where I'm at so far. I use it says 29 millimeters or an inch and an eighth. I use an inch and an eighth to get the hole started. So this is like you can see the first attempt. So the first attempt would be this one right here. Made the hole quite too big, so but got it on. Second attempt was more snug, and then this is one of the other ones. So as you see, it's like this, and that's how it is. Got a little too friendly right there fit pretty good. What was I gonna say? So I ended up cutting the wires because when I started doing it, it's getting too tight. So and plus I didn't want to lose the measurements, so I just ended up cutting it, get some stress off of it. You can see how much room I got, so I gotta just add some wires there. So I did one side so far. Yeah, but I used that. I used this to cut off whatever the hole saw, and then I just used a Dremel just to round it off. So this is the part right here I rounded off. The only issue I had really was I think this one was just a little bit close, so I just notched it a little bit on this piece right here. It was already broken already, but yeah, that's how I did that. Screwed it in from the bottom up, that way these are not poking out. Yep, here's one. I'm doing the other side. Alright, so this is the better side skirt that I was able to kind of squeeze it just a little bit more, that way I didn't have to cut these. Because another one I kind of made it too tight, so I cut them. But I'm just going to put a butt connector and it'll be good. Anyways, so on the TLs, there are two different pieces. So you got one, I believe this is the front one right here, and then you got your rear side skirt. I didn't want to wire it so that way, you know, they all have to be carried at the same time. So I made it a little adapter, so I just cut it, butt connector it, added some extenders and some like connectors, and then it'll connect to this side once I have it ready to, you know, install the side skirts. And then it has a little bit of length, if you can see. That way, you know, it'll be fine. Like, it won't go nowhere. Of course, zip tight, at least this part right here. But yeah, this is it. And then, other than that, I kind of put these on the car and just find a way to wire them through it. So it goes all the way to the back one, and it connects to this one all the way to the front. In the front, you got all this wire that we got to see what we're going to do with. But other than that, that's about it so far. This is the other side, more towards like the daytime, so pretty much see what it, not too bad, but it's more in the shade. I'm making sure this one's a little bit more properly aligned. But yeah, here it is. I just have it to a little battery. Not a battery, yeah, a battery for a drill. But yeah, here it is. Pretty good. Got pretty even. I think this side came out a little bit more even than the other side, but it looks pretty dope.
I was not myself, I can tell. I was rude, but I love you, don't forget it. Yeah, I feel better my own ways. I came up now, my own things. I don't wanna go home.